Nanophysics is the physics of structures and artifacts with dimensions in the nanometer range or of phenomena occurring in nanoseconds. Nanophysics brings together multiple disciplines to determine the structural, electronic, optical, and thermal behavior of nanomaterials, electrical and thermal conductivity, the forces between nanoscale objects, and the transition between classical and quantum behavior. Nanophysics is revolutionizing industries from medicine, where nanoparticles are being used for targeted drug delivery, to technology, where nanoscale transistors are powering the next generation of electronics. It's the key to understanding and harnessing the potential of materials at their most fundamental level. In this video, we'll explore some key concepts of nanophysics, breaking them down into simple, understandable terms. Size matters, especially when we're talking about nanoparticles. As we shrink particles down to the nanoscale, a fascinating transformation takes place. The properties of these particles start to change in ways that aren't observed in their bulk counterparts. This is primarily due to a phenomenon known as quantum confinement. In the realm of quantum physics, particles can behave both as particles and as waves, and when we confine these particles in a space that is comparable to their wavelength, their energy levels become discrete rather than continuous. This is the essence of quantum confinement. Think of it like a guitar string. When you strum a guitar string that's free at both ends, it vibrates at different frequencies to produce various musical notes. Similarly, electrons in a nanoparticle can only occupy certain energy levels, and as the size of the particle decreases, the energy levels become more separated, leading to changes in the particle's optical, electronic, and magnetic properties. For instance, quantum dots, which are semiconductor particles just a few nanometers in size, can emit light of different colors depending on their size. Smaller dots emit light at the blue end of the spectrum, while larger dots emit light towards the red end. This tunability of light emission has promising applications in optoelectronics and bioimaging. Quantum confinement effects also influence the electronic properties of nanoparticles. This has significant implications for the development of nanoscale transistors, where the aim is to control the flow of electrons with precision. Moreover, the magnetic properties of nanoparticles can change dramatically as their size reduces, which can be harnessed to design high-density magnetic storage devices. In essence, quantum confinement effects open up a new world of possibilities in material science. By manipulating the size of nanoparticles, we can tune their properties and design materials with customized characteristics for various applications. So, the smaller the particle, the larger the impact. Quite the paradox, isn't it? Ever wondered how your LED TV produces such vibrant colors? Let's journey into the world of nanoscale quantum dots to find out. Quantum dots are tiny particles, so small that they're measured in nanometers. To give you an idea, a single human hair is about 80,000 nanometers wide, so you can imagine just how minuscule these dots are. But why are they called quantum? Well, when particles get this small, they start behaving according to the rules of quantum mechanics, a branch of physics that describes the peculiar behavior of particles at the atomic and subatomic level. These quantum effects give rise to unique properties that are not seen in larger materials. One such property is the ability to emit light of specific colors when excited by an external energy source. This ability is determined by the size of the quantum dot. Smaller dots emit bluer light, while larger dots emit redder light. This is because the energy levels of the electrons in the quantum dots are dictated by their size, and these energy levels determine the color of the light emitted. Now let's connect these dots to your LED TV. The secret to the vibrant colors on your screen lies in a layer of quantum dots situated behind the liquid crystal panel. When the LED backlight hits these dots, they light up in red, green, and blue, the primary colors needed to produce the entire visible spectrum. The result is a display that's more colorful, brighter, and energy efficient than traditional LED screens. Interestingly, quantum dots are also used in solar cells and biological imaging, among other applications. Their tunable light-emitting properties make them highly versatile, opening up a world of possibilities in optoelectronics and beyond. So, the next time you're watching your favorite show, remember that it's the tiny quantum dots that are lighting up your screen. From the smallest particles come some of the most vibrant displays of color, all thanks to the fascinating world of nanophysics and quantum dots. MRI scans can give us detailed images of the body, but what if we could go even smaller? Welcome to the world of nanoscale magnetic resonance imaging, or nano-MRI for short. This imaging technique is like your regular MRI scan but on a much, much smaller scale. In fact, nano-MRI can probe structures down to the nanometer scale. That's 1/1000th of a meter. It's like having a supermicroscope that can see individual atoms and molecules. Nano-MRI operates on the principles of nuclear magnetic resonance, where nuclei in a strong magnetic field absorb and re-emit electromagnetic radiation. But in nano-MRI, we're dealing with spin dynamics, the way electron spins, or tiny magnets, interact within the atom. The technique involves the use of a sharp magnetic tip that scans over the sample, much like a needle on a vinyl record. This magnetic tip interacts with the spins of the atoms in the sample, causing them to flip. By measuring these flips, or resonances, we can build up an image of the atomic structure. But what's the big deal about seeing atoms? Well, it's not just about seeing them, it's about understanding their behavior, their interactions, their dynamics. It's about being able to map the atomic landscape of materials, and to glimpse into the very fabric of matter. Now let's talk about applications. The potential for nano-MRI in medical diagnostics and research is enormous. Imagine being able to detect disease at the molecular level, long before any symptoms appear, or mapping the intricate networks of neurons in the brain to better understand neurological disorders. In addition, nano-MRI could revolutionize material science by providing unprecedented insights into the properties of materials at the atomic level. This could lead to the development of new materials with tailored properties for specific applications. So, when we talk about nano-MRI, we're not just talking about a technique. We're talking about a gateway to a new era of understanding, a tool that could reshape our approach to medicine, biology, and material science. So, nano-MRI could provide us with an even closer look at the mysteries of the human body. Light is more than just a source of illumination. It's also a tool for manipulating matter. Now let's venture into the realm of surface plasmon polaritons, where light dances with electrons to create a spectacle at the nanoscale. Surface plasmon polaritons, or SPPs for short, are extraordinary phenomena that occur when light couples with the oscillations of electrons on a metal surface. This coupling creates waves that propagate along the boundary between the metal and an adjacent dielectric material such as air or glass. You might visualize SPPs as ripples created when a pebble is thrown into a pond, except in this case the pebble is light, and the pond is a sea of electrons. These ripples or waves are much smaller than the wavelength of light, allowing them to be confined at the nanoscale. So why are SPPs significant? For one, they allow light to be squeezed into dimensions far smaller than its wavelength, providing a bridge between the macroscopic world of optics and the microscopic world of electronics. This is crucial for the development of next-generation optical and electronic devices that require the manipulation of light at the nanoscale. The potential applications of SPPs are vast and exciting. They are integral to the development of plasmonic circuits, which could lead to faster and more efficient data transfer than traditional electronic circuits. SPPs also hold promise in the field of biosensing, as they can enhance the signal of molecules, making it easier to detect and analyze them. Additionally, SPPs are being explored in the realm of nanolithography, where they could be used to print patterns at the nanoscale, and in the field of metamaterials, which are engineered to have properties not found in naturally occurring materials. In essence, surface plasmon polaritons represent a fascinating intersection of light and matter, opening up new avenues for manipulating and controlling light at the nanoscale. As we continue to unravel their potential, we find that harnessing light at the nanoscale could open up a whole new world of possibilities. We've journeyed through the nanoscale world, exploring quantum dots, nano-MRI, and surface plasmon polaritons. We've seen how quantum confinement effects in nanoparticles can lead to size-dependent phenomena, opening up a realm of possibilities in various fields ranging from optoelectronics to thermal conductivity. Quantum dots, with their unique properties and applications, offer exciting prospects in optoelectronics. Harnessing the power of these tiny particles could revolutionize how we generate, manipulate, and detect light. And nano-MRI, with its ability to probe spin dynamics, could redefine our understanding of molecular structures and functions. Surface plasmon polaritons, the fascinating phenomena that occur when light and matter interact at the nanoscale, could transform our approach to data transfer and optical communication. The potential to guide and control light on a nanoscale could unlock unprecedented advancements in technology. But the journey doesn't end here. The future of nanophysics is wide open. Consider the potential for nanoscale superconductivity, or quantum coherence. Imagine the possibilities of strain engineering in nanomaterials, tailoring their mechanical and electronic properties to suit our needs. Envision a future where we exploit electron spin for information processing in nanoscale spintronics. The potential applications are endless, from high-resolution imaging and spectroscopy to the creation of high-density storage devices. And with each new discovery, we edge closer to a future where we can harness waste heat for energy conversion, detect weak magnetic fields with high sensitivity, and even manipulate electronic properties via mechanical deformation. As we move forward, we must continue to push the boundaries of our knowledge and understanding. Each new breakthrough in nanophysics brings us one step closer to harnessing the full potential of the nanoscale world. Nanophysics may be about studying the small, but its potential impact on our world is anything but. So, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, in the world of nanophysics, small is mighty.